Hey, what's up guys? Skills WG here, back again with a Tales of Arise video. Dude, last video's video was insane. Oh, dude, look at this, look at this, look at this boy! Look at Alphen! Look at that monocle. Sheesh, such a good looking monocle. But we got the other eye. We can see the other eye now. Anyway, yeah, we're here. We're about to just do what we're gonna do. I have no idea what's gonna happen next. Oh, this is the city. This is the place. Okay, so we're gonna talk to the people, I guess. And now we're just taking a little dip in the water. What? I can't go out there? Okay. What's this, fish? D-beam. Bream? Okay. Whatever that is. Don't just take food without asking. Our crops are a vital resource that have to be shared with everyone around here. Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Haha, this beef is mine. All right, I guess we're going to talk to Kisara first. Please be voiced.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shione needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana.
It's like we're only seeing the bad
she
part
stayed behind
of the
on
Renans.
Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago,
Or
just
yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
Quite
I'm
opposite.
saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right?
That's my thought, exactly.
The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you.
Sheesh, tell him! Tell him right now.
But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Freedom. Freedom. All right, Dohalim, what you got for me? This is gonna be a heavy
You're
skit
certainly full
video
of
again.
surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me.
Like everything
Though,
you say.
There's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a
true.
Danon
I
for
didn't
their
even think
sovereign
about
in
that.
the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if
Dude,
the term sovereign doesn't
mind-boggling.
even hold the same meaning as it did
I
back
totally
then?
forget that Alphen's 300 years old now.
Listen,
I forgot about
I
that.
may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank,
That's a good
we have
point.
even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Yeah, this is a very...
Sometimes we
I
need
love
a little
stories
help
like
in
this.
addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
This is what I love about stories like this, is not only do we learn something about, like, Alphen, we learned something new about Alphen, but not just that, we learned stuff that makes more mysteries and more things for the future. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna figure out this stuff, hopefully, in the future. So there's more to the story. Everything keeps changing. Why we were here, what we were doing there. Those are the stories I love, and that's why I love Tales games right here. All right, Butterfly Lady, what you got for me?
All
Long
this
story?
time, I thought it was the worrying about Shione and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like.
I actually forgot for a
It's
little bit. He
strange.
still needed more memory
When
gone.
I think about Lenegus, it still feels
just-
like it was only a
he's like, "It's
year or
me.
2 ago
Like, it's
that I
me."
was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
That'd be
Yeah,
100 plus years old.
I know how that feels.
What do you
I
mean?
had no home to return to either.
Oh,
No
yeah,
family
that's
waiting for
true.
me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
Yeah.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shione were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shione must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Let's get going. Last but not least, kinda least.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shione or what?
Yeah, go. Stop talking. He's like, I'm hungry. He's like, I'm hungry, bro.
Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in
What are
my
you talking
place,
about?
you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shione.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too?
That is true. Maybe they have the same bond or something.
Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shione?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes.
Get him,
I'm gonna
Law.
ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shione or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
There you
So
go.
then quit griping and do it already!
Yep. Pretty much.
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen,
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shione. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
he could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
All right. Law a little cooler
Back
after
to
that.
the inn, I guess.
Back to the inn.
What will I even accomplish going alone? What will I even accomplish going alone?
I can't go anywhere without my friends. All right, to the inn we go. What's gonna happen here? Something's happening. Come on.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
We just talked.
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
He like laughed but didn't smile. That was weird. That was awkward.
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right. Great to have you
Now
back.
he can't
Now let's do
wield
this.
the sword anymore, right? He just can't wield the sword because he's in pain. He's hurting now. That sword is the reason he couldn't before. By the way, I need to do a lot of this. So yeah, and by the way, we need
Look
healing.
sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Do you sense one of your friends,
the-
Poodle?
How about Okay, I guess Hoodle's here. How did that? Okay, well, anyway. Oh, it's because we didn't have our chick with us. That's why. I was wondering why we didn't see Hoodle before, but that's because Ridwell was not with us. Oh, I was looking for Hoodle and I couldn't find him. But yeah, I guess this would make sense. This is kind of like a boss area. 1, 2, 3.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Oh, that's a bit of them. Let's go with the pipe. Did you see the pipe? Look at this.
We can't let even...
Oh, let's go. I haven't seen this in a while. It's been a while since we've seen this.
Tenebrous claw!
He gets his over limit so fast.
I'll stop your movement.
Wait, do I even have a cool ability anymore? Like with my ability with other people always was like fire and stuff. Do I still have that? Here we go. Here we go.
Impact cross!
All right, well, still got the impact cross, but it's not as like fiery. Oh, is that it? Okay. I didn't even fight the other things.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Something's gonna happen. Something's happening.
Yeah.
You don't just say that and not have something happen.
You know,
All right, maybe that's
Thistleum kind of reminds me of home.
most
The people
peaceful
here
place
have
on
hidden
Earth.
themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore.
Because I got you guys, my friends.
Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
Use that pipe, man. Use that pipe. We're keeping that pipe on until
But
the end of
Shion
time.
comes first.
It's so funny.
Of course.
Unless we have a really cool sword or
First we
something.
rescue Shion. Then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Let's go. And onward.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing?
Hey, who is
Wait.
that?
Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
He's the captain guy, right?
I see.
See.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Very true.
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine.
I
Let's
I
get
forgot
going.
about the captain guy. We haven't seen him. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm not I'm forgetful when it comes to people. Okay. Thistleism.
Thistleim was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords.
Keep
right?
that in.
But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
That's Shione. We got another one. All right. Let's go.
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shione?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan.
Yep.
But ever since getting to know Shione, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
Same with the humans.
I see.
Bad people and good people, you know?
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely.
Oh, no, the butterfly wing, they're cutting Hoodle.
Kill her.
No, Hoodle.
But
Don't
when I
die
saw
like
her
this.
die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right. That she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
You're welcome. No more skits. None. Zero? Good. Okay, male guy down there. You people know how to fight Zeugles, yeah? Because I've got a big favorite. So another fighting Zeugle thing.
Why?
Yeah, these ape Zeugles, they've got huge arm and blah, blah, blah. Kill them, please. You guys are the only ones that have what it takes to drive those crazy monsters out. Okay, we'll do it.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Sheesh.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
I'm down for that. I feel like a lot of the quests are kill Zeugles or do something. I see it. Do you see it? I see it. There it is. What is that? A little starfish? Star hair clip. Okay. Yo, that's pretty good. Honestly, I like that on Kisara. This little star hair clip thing, that actually matches her pretty good, I think. Nice. Oh, right. Oh, another
One of
one.
your pals, Hoodle?
Oh, another thing, another skit. A new path. Let's check out the skit. Let's check out the map. Holy cow. It's a lot of ups and downs. All right. Oh, a fishing spot. That's lovely. And skit.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick
Yo, that's
soup.
how I felt yesterday where I
can
live.
hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Sounds good. But yeah, that's how it felt here. It was so freaking hot and muggy. Dude, I walked outside and I was like, like I had to put my swimming trunks on. All right, the fishing spot is up here.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing,
And those are the monster things I think we had to kill in order to complete the quest. So we're doing that. Yo, Eagle Assault? That's pretty dope. All right, I got to see what kind of fish are here because, you know, I love going fishing. Let's see. Oops, not that. I want this.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Green
Good idea.
pike.
I'll go
Okay.
for that one.
Yeah, there's 3 more new ones here. We love that. We love that. I'm going to do it off camera, though. All right, Light, I'm fishing.
That's not a fish.
Yo,
I
what's
see
that
often.
thing?
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught.
Kenneth Haros catfish. Okay. I like that thing.
All right.
Okay, we got another fish. Get him. I'm pretty sure this is a new one.
Well, it's not bad.
Oh, look at the
per se.
flopper thing.
Nice work.
All right, we caught a couple new fish. There's one more that's elusive to me, but I'll get it at some point.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia pride.
Every time I push 1 to try to get the Alphen to do a special ending,
But a victory nonetheless.
every time
We
it's
have a
with
long way
Dohalim.
yet to go.
It's like because of the sword being gone. It's like no, we don't have anything else for him to do. They always rely on the sword. And what do we have here? Oh yes,
What's this thing?
it's Gald. What do you always say? What is this thing to Gald?
There it is. That's our target.
Aha, this should finish our quest here. Get destroyed.
Do it!
See, every time I push 1, it's like the only one that doesn't require the flaming sword. Every single time.
Hey, okay.
Thank you for killing him.
Really?
I want to fish. We can fish in peace now. 3,800 gold. And since we have full life bottles, we can't carry any more. Nah, no
Dohalim,
problem.
I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
I'm going to go with grilled. I don't know if raw fish are the best. Dang, the foliage is here is just amazing. I'm getting everything. Lettuce, pepper, apples, just anything that's around here, dude. Oh, it's so good. Let's see what we're doing on the map here. I've done all this area. I think I went like around here, back up, down through here, went to this place, got the fast travel, and then making my way back over here. There's no fast travel. Oh, you know what? I might go back here because I didn't actually explore this little area.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Whoa, look at this area. This area is awesome. Aha, there's got to be something over here. Astral crystal. Okay, nothing much. Down here? Can I? Dude, look how awesome that looks. How is there nothing here? This looks like a place to put something. Maybe I can go in there in the future. I don't know. Look at that, though. I'm underwater. I don't know. After all this time, I still haven't found this Hoodle. Oh, dude. I literally haven't found this Hoodle. But this is the first time I've had to do something like this. I can literally jump off on both sides. Another eye patch, though? That's kind of cringe. Right bandage. It's just like an eye patch. That was kind of cool though. I actually didn't know it was there, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It was like I knew it was there and I was playing dumb, you know? No, I actually didn't know it was there. I just haven't seen it. It had to be soon. It was right there. Uh-oh. Okay,
What's
scene's
up?
happening.
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
Got it.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
That's funny. That's exactly what Alphen did to Shion a while ago. Oh! Just let me get to the sleeping area. Let's see what happens here. Oh, okay. Here's the rest.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
Let's go, Law. Let's
Wish I
go.
knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
Okay.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
I know,
Might this
dude.
Naori
So
have
many
had a hand in it?
questions.
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely
That's
out of the
what I
question.
thought the whole thing was.
In which
You know what I
case-
mean? The mask.
Maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible.
That makes
As
sense.
for
He
how,
lost the
I wouldn't
mask.
know,
He lost.
But the
the-
dampening
okay,
effect
okay,
on his
okay.
psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
The memory thing I got, but I didn't even think about the pain thing.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
Oh, Law.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
All right. Rest, please. There's nothing else. Let me wake up. Oh, here's something else. Shion's in a new... Wait, is it Shion? Gotta be Shion. Shion was the guy who worked on Alphen. But hey, you're just a test subject, 1278.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Hmm.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shione waiting.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to leave that for next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Holy cow. Peace.